Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is so you write that subtopic secondary storage devices and media. So after looking at the central processing unit, what we'll be looking at is secondary storage media, secondary storage media. Because we said when we are looking at because this is the computer system, and then we gave the components of the computer system. When we are saying that it's made up of three entities: hardware, software, and liveware. And then we looked at hardware, where we said that hardware, these are physical and tangible components of a computer. And then we give the classifications of hardware. Hardware classified into four categories. Number one, input devices. Number two, central processing unit. Number three, output devices. And number four, storage devices. So this is the last part on hardware. This one is the last part on hardware. Secondary storage media and secondary storage devices and media. This one is the last part on hardware. So this is what we'll be looking at until we see how far God will enable us to look at that point. So you can just write a small introduction on that, and then we can leave there. So we can say that they are, so under that you can say they are also referred to as, they are also referred to as auxiliary storage. Auxiliary storage. So you hear about auxiliary storage is the same as secondary storage media. Secondary storage media. So also referred to as auxiliary storage. And then someone asks you what is a secondary storage device or what is a secondary storage media. You say that so that's a point number two. These are devices. These are provide devices that provide alternative long-term. Make sure you check the spellings. I'm typing fast, so if I miss the spellings, make sure you correct them. The devices that provide alternative long-term storage for programs, data, and information. Data and information. Data and information. So remember, initially we talked about RAM and ROM, which are primary storage, but these one are secondary storage. So they are referred to as secondary. So we can also say that they are generally regarded as secondary. Are generally regarded as secondary because unlike primary, that's opposed to primary, unlike primary storage, they are not directly accessible. They are not directly accessible by the CPU. So that's why we refer to them secondary storage. Primary storage, they are directly accessed by the CPU, but secondary storage, they are not directly accessed by the CPU. They are not directly accessed by the CPU. So we'll be looking at these secondary storage devices. Which are these devices that are not directly accessed by the CPU, unlike the primary? Remember, I don't want you to forget that primary storage, we are talking about the ROM and RAM. Secondary storage, we'll be talking about other devices that I'm very sure you have come across. I know you guys, you have flash disks, you guys, you have hard disks, you guys, you had memory cards. All those will be under secondary storage. So the last thing I want us to highlight before we part is how do we classify secondary storage devices? How do we classify secondary storage device? So you can just say that secondary Another point to note there that secondary storage devices are classified or can be classified according to. So number one, we can classify secondary storage devices according to portability. So portability as removable and fixed. Portability as removable and fixed. So how do we classify secondary storage device? Number one is portability as removable and fixed. So they can either be removable or they can be fixed. And then number two, which is very important, is technology. Technology. It is very important is technology. Technology, in terms of technology, we talk about technology, just a continue to talk about technology used to store and retrieve. Technology used to store and retrieve data. So under technology, we classify them. We can either be talking about as magnetic, optical. Can also be. We'll be also be looking at some terms like magneto-optical. That's a combination of the two. Optical. Optical, and last one we talk about solid state. Solid state. So that's basically how do we classify those secondary storage devices. So someone asks you to give two classification of secondary storage devices, that's what you write. Number one, portability. Number two, technology that is used to store and retrieve data. So we'll be looking at those. So when we meet, we'll be starting to look at removable devices. I just want you to understand this one first. Storage devices, we talk about devices that you use to store your information. In data and information, you can be talking about things like you have music, you have pictures, you have documents, you have movies. But all those, how do you store them?